Peace and grand rising to the sovereign, natural, divine, ancient Moors. I am Sovereign Living Justice Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bay at Manawatu Territory, Swampomac Territory, Land of Nod State Territory. All rise and stand and remain standing into perpetuity, in accordance to the ancient Noahide law as stated by the Holy Congress. This is a sovereign, living, ancient Article 3 Moorish Al-Moroccan Universal Court Action, Manawatu Federal Court Action. We are the sovereign living justices in capitis diminuto nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, in propria heredes. We are capite corpus juris legalis, which is our statement that we are the lawful and legal natural head and body for our empire. We are the Dey, Bay, El, Al, and Ali Moors, the original indigenous sovereigns, ancient Al-Moroccan, Moorish Al-Moroccan descendants of great Pharaoh of Kemet and the ancient Moabites and Canaanites. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit, our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divine ascendants for the Empire State for Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic federal government. We, the ancient Washington District for Columbia and the land for Nod, ancient New York, the Universal Moorish American Consulate, and the Moorish Article 3 American Consular Court. Today, into perpetuity, we are exercising the law by our sovereign status, which is the original indigenous natural divine sovereign, ancient Article 3, living United States New York Republic Court, and the Manawatu Federal Court. We are the sovereign fiduciaries, original creditors, executors, trustees, ministries, possessors, and title beneficiaries for this cause of our action, and all causes for action nunc pro tunc. We are peace, we are one nation, one state, one empire, one God. We hereby recognize and accept our sovereign ascension. We have issued a universal creditor's affidavit for possession, liquidation, and custody over all land resources, both natural and national, all commerce, and all other property. We are one true God nation. We are not at war, and we are hereby exercising all eternal, original sovereign rights at this time and at all points in time, nunc pro tunc. This court action is on New York State Department of Social Services, Human Resources Administration, and Department of Homeless Shelter Services. We are here today to call forth the names of the persons for them to answer, and if they do not wish to answer when called upon, we accept their silence as acquiescence, and is hereby ruled subject to all Moorish national federal government laws, divine laws, treaty laws, and constitutional laws, and Article 3 court actions, as we are demonstrating here today. At the end of this court action, I will make my ruling and find anybody who have not appeared in contempt of court and subject to 6 months in jail to find themselves studying the Constitution and the treaties and to accept their sovereign subject status. Islam. At this time, Molly Moswak Park, Acting Commissioner for the Department of Social Service, Human Resource Administration, and the Department of Homeless Services. Please state your name and nationality for the record. Will Molly Moswak Park, in all capital letters, acting as Commissioner, and all agents, derivatives, assigns thereof. State your name and nationality for the record. We accept your mute for value. Will Jocelyn Carter, Acting Administrator for the Department of Social Services, Department of Homeless Services, state your name and nationality for the record. Will Jocelyn Carter, in all capital letters, acting as Administrator for the Department of Social Services, Department of Homeless Services, and all agents, assigns, derivatives thereof, principals, and agents, state your name and nationality for the record. I hereby accept your mute for value. This cause for action is come to order for the grounds that Aboriginal Moorish American National Rashid Asudullah Bey and Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bey was violated and discriminated upon the presentment of a nationality card and stated their right and claim to having a matrimony union, which violates the Zodiac Constitution and treaty rights. And so, because Molly Moswak Park and Jocelyn Carter have acquiesced and we accept their mute for value, we also accept that they accept the fact that they have unlawfully and illegally violated law, and hereby, for remedy, Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bey and Rashid Asudullah Bey will exercise their rights at all points in time in the matter concerning the domiciliary facility, accommodations, benefits as beneficiaries to any and all public works, formerly known as Social Services regarding Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bay and her initial intake at PATH at the Bronx location, East 151 Street, Bronx, New York. Any and all persons who refuse to accept this as a lawful and legal ruling will also be subject to containment and confinement by the sheriff and the provost marshal, and an arrest warrant will be issued. You have 3 days to satisfy the correction for the notice given that is been certified and received on the record as notice. You have 3 days from December 3rd, 2024, as stated, to properly state Rashida Sadullah Bay and Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bay as a matrimonial union for the record, and let the record reflect, and that all benefits be also issued as commanded when commanded. This court stands as law and is hereby adjourned. Peace and grand rising to the sovereign, original, natural, divine heirs. Oh, and for the record, this is the link to the drive here and I will post it here. Let me try this again. It did have the space. Okay, so so this is the link. I will put it in the description box under the video posted on YouTube. Peace and grand rising to all sovereign indigenous Samoans and the uplifting of fallen humanity. Islam.